Welcome back to my channel for another episode on Formula 1. Today we're driving in Netherlands. Cor, this one is for you. I don't think I'm gonna win this one, but it is a strange old track. I had difficulty learning it because there were some fast corners. I think no, I mustn't go that fast, but yeah, it is actually a beautiful track if you get used to it. It's nice and bend, nice little curves and so on. And yeah, so I kind of hated it in first, but after doing a couple of laps of practicing, yeah, it's not too bad. But you will see me locking up a lot, especially in turn 3, 4, 3, 4.
Circuit is clear at the moment. We're good to go.
And yeah, but still it is a wonderful track, so I can't complain. I'm just gonna go through my setup I've got here with you guys. You can have a good idea. Forget about a fuel load, doesn't matter. I win 4.7 wings. Transmission 50% on throttle. Yeah, that's actually quite, it's just stable enough. Front camber made a little bit, I don't know, it just worked for me.
If you want to know specific
Suspension.
information or make certain changes to the car during a pit stop, you can tell me what you want over the radio.
Excuse,
Press and
Jeff
hold
is
the radio button to
not
activate the system, and you can either speak the command or select it manually from the radio screen that will appear on the multifunction display. While the radio is active, cycle through command groups with the MFD button.
Sorry about Jeff, he doesn't have any manners. But yeah, like I said, yeah, so I went a little bit stiffer suspension at the rear, softer in the front. It yeah, you will feel it actually. It must be a little bit more stiff because it's quite bumpy road. So it's too soft, it will grind the bottom, and that's why the ride height was 3 and 5, so it can be a little bit higher at the back. So yeah, it is, especially that one corner. You will actually hear me when I go through that. It scrapes a little bit still, but I can't go higher. I definitely can't go lower. So yeah, the brakes are 95 pressure and 50%, so everything are more at the rear. For a reason for that is because this is like a flowy track in some corners, so you come in with a high speed, especially in corner 1, 3 and the last couple of corners. You come in with a heavy speed, so you don't need too much front braking, or else you can have a little bit of oversteer. With this, it just feels right. So your front wheels won't lock up that much, and the pressures is just according to temperature. So yeah, it is nice and hot. Yeah, I was actually thinking maybe to put one of my front rights a little bit so harder or something like that, because it's more right turns and left turns. But I just left it there. That's a little bit too technical for me. So yeah, that is the setup wise. The rest is not to worry about. Let's do our thing that we fast forward until the last couple of minutes, like there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go onto track and we're gonna fly out as always. I'm not gonna do the drive over thing. Don't see this as a track guide. Please, I'm horrible. I just clip it here in third gear. Keep it tight as possible. Fourth. Short shift. This is a tricky bit. I just get it down a little. You see it locks up. Short chip. That's the scraping part I was talking about. Well, I can do better, so if I have the opportunity to go again, I'm not going to talk anything. Watch at my gears and watch at my lines, what I'm doing. It's not the best lines at all, don't quote me on that. But it does work nicely. If you have opportunity, but I see there are a lot of people going out. All of them in the garage. Why? You see that's the bullshit happening now. Oh, we're still in 8th place. I know, got the glove there and a glove there. Okay, so I'm at 8th place. It's not bad. Mick Schumacher is probably gonna get fired after this year. Yeah, probably. We're gonna do the same here again. I'm thinking of we're gonna go with softs in the beginning, yeah. And okay, I'm gonna go again and check what I'm doing. And that's how you do it. Well, I hope so.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1 minute 13.0.
Yeah, Max Verstappen of all people are a little bit faster. I guess the reason for Lewis Hamilton and so on, oh, they are all on medium tires. There's no way that you can beat that actually. There's no way at all. Yeah. So we're gonna go on our third set of softs. Which is a problem. Let me just check our setup. Okay, we've got the middle soft. It's gonna beginning of the race. We've got another soft and a medium. So we can go soft medium or soft hard. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, we did a 1 minute 13, so let's see what we can have now. Let's wait until 4 minutes. Yeah. 1 minute 12. Sebastian Vettel. That's probably before the update. He's 130. We are probably gonna be at 8th. It'll be good if you're 8th. I'll be happy with 8th. I'll try to keep it cleaner now. No! Now this is a problem. Okay, we overheated our tires. Let's go softly through the lap. Might have enough time. Just let them cool off a little.
drop to P10. You're on the 5th row of the grid.
Seventh after 2 spins. I'm happy. Okay.
And with qualifying complete, let's review our top 3 today. Bottas, Vettel and Max Verstappen. Well, that
Oh, Maxie. Don't throw away from Max.
It was 35 years ago that the late great Niki Lauda took his 25th and final Grand Prix win here at Zandvoort. He came from 10th on the grid to beat his McLaren teammate Alain Prost by just 0.2 of a second. Well, Zandvoort is a very different circuit today, of course, but still one with an incredible legacy. And we're going to add to that. Welcome along to the 2020 Dutch Grand Prix. Zandvoort circuit then, 14 corners, 10 to the right and 4 to the left, with plenty of steep camber and elevation changes to keep our drivers on their toes throughout the 2.6 mile lap. And watch out for cars making use of the DRS zone into turn 1 to try and overtake. Now, Anthony Davidson, I wonder, might we be in for some early pit stops today from the midfield teams, all trying to put some pressure on or disrupting things for the leaders up front?
If you're in the middle of the pack, you know, you got your own race to run. I don't think they're going to be thinking about causing trouble up front. However, closer to the head of the pack, don't be surprised to see some split strategies. If you're running second and third, for example, bringing one car in for an undercut while leaving the other one out there longer can put a lot of pressure on the leader and maybe force them into an error.
Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's race. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position, and starting alongside him P2 is Sebastian Vettel. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Hamilton, Charles Leclerc and Albon. Blue, Perez, Sainz and Lance Stroll. Norris, Giovinazzi, Daniel Ricciardo and Grosjean. Magnussen, Ocon, Daniel Kvyat and Mick Schumacher. Raikkonen, Gasly, Russell and Nicholas Latifi. And now it's time to head down to the track.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Well, I think we're gonna go with this one. Hang on, let's do this.
Okay, go through all the gears if you can. We need to make sure the engagement is okay before the start. We're going to want to put some temperature into the tyres and brakes. We need to keep the engine cool though, so don't go too high with the revs. conditions look stable at the moment. No rain currently expected.
Are gonna leave me now. This is gonna be interesting. At least it's quite nice little runoffs around, go around people, so yeah. So let's see what we can do. Let's make core proud. What the hell was that? You can actually feel the weight of the car with a fuller fuel tank.
We've held position on lap 1. That's not great, but it's not terrible. Stay focused.
Shut up, Jeff.
Got that confirmed.
Well, he lost the driver, Ricardo. Now we've got a drive-through penalty. But this lap.
We expect you'll be noticing a bit of grip loss in the tyres around now, so just be careful.
You're gonna love Jet. Box this lap. Oh! Well, that happened. Oopsie daisy. Let's check what happened. A couple of times. Cameras, this way. Okay, let's go. Well, that is the end of our race, unfortunately. That was a short one, to be honest. Michael is not going to be happy.
A difficult race then on a circuit that demands complete concentration, but they've persevered to take the win here today. And talk to me. What do you think it was that sealed the win for
Well,
them?
congratulations,
I think that
Max.
smart tyre management on track and very smooth driving definitely assisted in their victory today. That combination meant they got the absolute maximum out of their tyres at all times.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from
Oh,
them
Leclerc
lately to
is
stay
also on the
competitive
podium.
with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves.
I'm happy for Leclerc and Bottas, but I don't like Bottas. No, I like Bottas. I don't like Mercedes. Happy for Max. He's really getting more matured.
So let's review the updated driver standings. Despite the best efforts of our championship leader, that lead has taken a bit of a knock today. So, Anthony Davidson, who would you rank as your driver of the day?
Max Verstappen seemed to just effortlessly weave through the other drivers today.
Well, I
without
dropped
care
a
in the
little bit.
world. He was definitely my driver of choice.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. Meanwhile, good work from Racing Point this weekend, who pushed themselves further up the order.
Well, that didn't end well, so we need a lot of work in the next race. We totally total our car. like I said, I'm not gonna cheat in any way to restart the race or whatever. We are going to take it as it is. Just go to show how fast something can happen.
Boss, this week's income from the sponsors has cleared, and we're making good profit against our running costs.
Well, I will kinda hope so. Well, let's take a little aerodynamic. Let's also go in.
If it were me, this is probably what I'd invest in.
But I don't want to do what you do. You see, the problem is we're ready. You see, fuel efficiency is not our problem. So I think I might just do what he said. And also invest in this one. And let's go and invest a little bit. In the power. See, this is not for me something. I think we can actually just go. I don't want to do too much on the engine because we are probably going to change the engine in the next season. So if we're going to put in 2 mil, yeah? And personal... What do you can do with the marketing? No, not much. We did the DNF there. We're gonna work hard. Okay, so advance. So the next race is gonna be Spain. I'm actually not too bad in Spain, to be honest. Yeah, so I don't think we can have too much problem there. Let's see what happened. Progress 1990. Where are we actually, to be honest? Date-wise now. So the next weekend we can put in the after that race we're going to have probably some of these upgrades in already. That major one is taking a little time, but I think it will give us a good boost at the end of the day. Well, sorry about that. I can't help. I'm had a little trouble there, but it happens with the best of us. So sorry, Core, my friend. Maybe better luck next season. It does happen sometimes. But like I said, I'm not gonna do any cheating, and so on to restart the race. We're gonna take it as it is. If we get penalties, we can serve it. If we get a DNF, we will serve it. So yeah, that is what happened today, and I'm not happy, but it shows that there is room for improvement. At that point, I think the problem was my tires were already a little bit gone, and I was pushing for an extra lap and it showed I can't do extra laps. So it will actually show me that my the practice runs that we did, the practice programs, actually is useful and quite accurate, especially on the soft tires. So in this case it was the soft tires. So we're gonna go into Spain. I'm quite strong at Spain, so we might see a good finish here, or we can maybe take a couple of penalties and get ourselves a new system, a new engine, and so on and so forth. It will depend on what happened in that program. But anyway, thank you for watching. If you're new, subscribe. If you like the video, leave a like. And yeah, share. It will help me out. So I salute you all the way from South Africa. And until next time, stay safe. It is really hard times out there. So hope you all are well. Until next time, goodbye.